So speaking of Invictus Week and funding and ship sales, what are your thoughts on how they fund the game? Because that's probably the most controversial bit surrounding this game.
Okay. Before I answer, what do you... I don't know. What do you think is controversial? What do people think is controversial about the state of the way they do pledges and stuff? Just because I'm curious what people... Like, what's the problem with pledges?
I think there are definitely different arguments based on how much you know. I think the big one that people are like just knee-jerk reaction, oh, you can buy ships. I think they just assume, a lot of those people assume that you can't get the ship any other way.
Okay.
And then there's also the understanding that, well, this is a space game, so ships must be the main thing that helps you to progress or to explore and grow in the game. So they assume, well, if you can buy ships, then what's the point of the game? It's all pay to win. You can do anything you want right at the beginning. But those people don't understand how much goes into having to run a ship, paying for the insurance, paying for the fuel, the cost, getting people on board the ship to help you keep it running, all that stuff. So there are levels to it. When you get deeper, when you start to really look at these sales, there are definitely, I feel like predatory is a bit strong of a word, but there are definitely practices that are encouraging people to spend more money than they need to. And
oh yeah,
I think that definitely, because that started to get more and more so throughout the last couple of years. I think it's starting to catch on and rub people wrong.
Okay, so here's my view. I think this game, I don't know, maybe it is their fault, but I think it's more just the scale and the promise of Star Citizen is very, very easy to sell to people. I think it's the same in a car dealership. If you have a really nice car on the floor, you might be swayed to, I'd rather drive the nicer with the gold rims or whatever car than all the other stuff in the secondhand area. I think this game it's really easy to sell stuff that, one, you can't experience in the real world, and two, they just put I'm looking at the jump right now. Like that ship, I don't care who you are. That is cool. That is an awesome looking ship, and being able to walk around, and the fact that you can land on a planet, take it up in space, do whatever you want, and then land it, have it like, there's no other game that sells that experience. I don't think putting a payment gateway to access it quickly is smart, and I think people don't have impulse control. And and I don't know, Chris maybe knows this, and is like, you could say he preys on that, as you say, like predatory, whatever. But I mean, they make a cool game. So I don't understand. Like, they make a cool game. The ships are awesome. You don't have to buy it, and you can earn it in the game. So like, if you're educated and you know about the game, I don't have to actually pay. For example, I've got access to buy, if I want to pledge the jump, I have to buy it in a bundle that's like £14,000.
Holy crap.
Which is a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like most people would not think that's a reasonable purchase.
Yeah.
But if there's someone out there who has that kind of money and doesn't have the impulse control, they might pull that trigger. And also, if they don't know that they could just play the game to earn the jump, like earn in-game credits, like whilst playing, then you can get the jump. Like for me, getting the jump was awesome, but part of me is a little sad that I kind of got to skip, 150 quantum runs.
Right.
I kind of missed out on that gameplay now.
Yeah.
Until they do a content wipe. So yeah, I don't think it's a predatory game. I think they just make cool ships and they charge what people are willing to pay. Like,
I think I'm in line with you for the most part. I have worries about how it will factor into game balance later, but you make a great point. You don't have to buy these games with money. In fact, I always tell people, if you want to, like, if you spend $45, get into the game, people will send you money in game, so you'll be able to buy ships if you want to. And if you want to support the project, because that's how the game is being made, it doesn't make any other money than from ship sales. There's no publisher. They're self-publishing. There are very few investors. This is kind of how they make most of their money. If you want to help make the game, then go ahead and buy that $14,000 ship pack if you got the money for it. But yeah, otherwise, like, just relax.
Also, the scale of this game and the promise of this game and where it will get to, £45 is a totally good value.
Yeah.
I've spent more than 100 hours in the past month playing this game, and if I didn't pledge £45, but if I had, I would have absolutely got value. So, like, people to sort of demonize the game in the sense that, oh, this game is out to get people. Look, no one's pretending it isn't a business, but at the end of the day, if people can't impulse control, that's like saying it's the car dealership's fault for people needing to get to work. Like, it's not their fault that they make a cool product and people want to buy it. You never get pop-ups in the game. They don't say, oh, you can't do this mission until you buy this ship. You just earn your money, you do your things, and that's that. The content's
That's fair.
there.
That's fair.
You gotta work for it.